Greetings, everyone. I am Sartura Schumann Smith, and I am the program manager here at the Corporation to Develop Communities. And welcome to the CDC Experience. We are so glad to have you back with us. If this is your first time, please make sure you share the news that we are here, and you can find us on every social media platform. So you can also go to our website at www.cdcoftampa.org. So today, everyone, I am always honored to have some really cool people on the podcast with me. And today I have a new friend and a gentleman that I think you're all going to want to hear from today. I have with me today on the podcast, Mr. Maurice Rolle.
Yes, ma'am.
Happy to have you here, sir. I know you're
happy to be here.
You're a man of not a whole lot of words, so I'm gonna pull them out of you today.
That is true.
So Maurice is a born and raised East Tampa man.
Yes.
Maurice is also a East Tampa business owner.
Yes.
Maurice is also the founder of a nonprofit called Prolific Developers.
Yes.
And Maurice is also the founder, along with another partner, with a program and an initiative called Cuts and Conversation.
Yes.
So, Maurice, welcome.
Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. You are a neighbor, and we always want to support the people in our community. And it's so really good to always have conversations with people who are doing some great things in the community. So I'm not going to take too much time to talk about a whole lot other than what you're here for. So you own a barbershop.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
It's Maurice's
Vintage Barbershop.
And the address?
2001 East Hillsboro.
All right.
Yes.
So y'all heard that.
Yes.
2001 East Hillsboro Avenue. Maurice is actually my barber, and I love him. So thank you.
Appreciate it.
But I really want to focus in, Maurice, on, I'm not sure which one I want to do first, but I want to talk about the Prolific Developers, because for selfish reasons, the CDC Youth Success Program that's headed up by the program manager, Alexandria Andrade here, will be partnering with you for our Youth Success Program during the summer. So tell me a little bit about how you decided that you wanted to do this program and exactly what is Prolific Developers.
Okay. Prolific Developers, just a program where we mentor young boys, and from the ages like from 12 to 18, and also have a group that I'm developing from 18 to 24. Okay. So in the beginning, I started out just pitching, my idea, just to different organizations around here in the East Tampa area. And no one really was biting, so I was just explaining to them, I had a idea or a dream to go ahead and start, a mentorship program, just trying to develop the different skills, for the young guys, from leadership, qualities, and right down to the vocational, because I am a barber. So,
okay, absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
So I do want to teach them and show them how to basically, present themselves. So a lot of young guys coming around, I see them in the shop, the way they present themselves is not up to par, and the whole thing is to teach these young guys how to, show up and present themselves. So when they're going for a job, they could, the door will be wide open.
Sure.
They don't want the door to close on them. And once they get in the door, how to keep that job, So my whole, program is to teach these guys, again, how to show up, how to just,
be their best.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
And I like that because I know, you've heard the term. It's been around for a long time. It takes a village.
Yes. Correct.
And I still believe that.
Correct.
But I think sometimes it has to be like spot on. What exactly are we doing? What is the village doing? What's the responsibility of the village? And I hear you're saying about the young men, you want to instill in them about, appearance.
Yes.
How they present themselves.
Correct.
And what they're bringing to the table, because a lot of times, young men, young women, especially in certain communities, they feel that they're being shortchanged or not given certain opportunities. And here at the CDC, we're really big on making sure that we serve everyone. But I'm happy to hear you say that about our young men. But you've got to show up.
Yes.
And then you show out.
Yes. Yes.
So that success can continue. What was the motivation for you to start that?
My motivation is, again, being over here, because I had a shop. I've been in business for 18 years now. Okay, I had a shop over off of Bush. I had a shop on Nebraska, and now I have a shop on Hillsborough. And each place I've seen the people that come by that I help. Okay. Because I help a lot of people that just come by the shop. A lot of them out of work, and I'm like, what did they go wrong? What did they go wrong at? Okay. And then I see a lot of the young guys that come through with their appearance. I give out a lot of free cuts. So their appearance and the way that they look at life, kind of, like a flag went up. Like, okay, I think I could assist in this area of kind of trying to mentor these guys to where they can see the bigger picture. So everybody's not headed for college, right?
No.
Okay, so if I can just kind of clean up their image, show them how to present themselves, and get them ready for some form of entrepreneurship, And with this program, I want to teach them a trade for those who want to learn, show them a trade, how they could, basically take care of themselves through cutting hair.
Okay.
I'm also partnering up with other nonprofit organizations where we're going to have the whole gamut of things, not just cutting hair. Learning roofing, learning tile, but the one main thing is really teaching them, how to keep everything in order and how to make money and how to keep money and how to, keep their credit and all that. We're going to teach them the whole thing, thing. So it's just not one thing that this mentorship program is about. It's about a lot of things. But for the start of it, we're going to start recruiting, with the help of CDC.
I was going to say, that's right, CDC.
Start recruiting, the ages from 12 to 18. So if you have any young guys that's out there that's looking for, any type of, mentorship, send them on over. I would love to bring them over. But to answer your question, how I got started was just seeing the young guys, around, walking around. It was the leadership just wasn't there, and really no guidance. A lot of guys coming into the shop, pants hanging off their, off their rear end, and I'm trying to teach them, pull your pants up, and how first impression, it means a lot.
It's everything.
Yes. Yes.
It's everything, pretty
much.
much.
Yes. And so trying to, basically teach them how to, it's okay to button up a little bit. It's okay to pull your pants up. It's okay to smell good.
It's okay to be respectful.
Yes. Yes. It's okay to show up and not straddle the gate. Stand on one side and really put your name on something, because everybody is all these young guys, they don't really put their name on anything. I can't really get them to commit to anything. So that's one of the big things that I've seen with our guys. So I want to bring them in, start them young and really instill in them, the different leadership qualities. So once they are finished, and they get on the job, they stay on the job and learn the job, but know how to stay on the job.
So let me ask you this, Maurice. How would somebody reach you to find out more about that program? Do you have a website yet, or?
I'm working on a website at this particular moment, but you could still reach me on Facebook.
Okay.
That's Maurice Rolle on Facebook.
And that's Rolle.
Rolle. You can also reach me on, IG, Instagram, and that's Maurice Vintage Barbershop. And you can see some of my reels that that I put on there from my men's group.
Okay.
And I know you wanted to ask me some question about cuts and conversation.
I sure do, but I want everybody to know that, again, you can find Maurice on Facebook at Maurice Rolle, Rolle, and on the gram at
Maurice Vintage Barbershop.
Okay.
On Instagram. Yeah.
Make sure you go to our website at cdcoftampa.org and all of our social media platforms so you can see this video. And if you have to replay it and get that information, by all means, please do. So it's something I want to touch on before I get to probably my last two questions. Collaboration. You talked about, working with other nonprofits, and I have to toot our own our own horn over here
Okay.
at the CDC, because everything that you say that you're doing, everything that you are doing is what we're doing too. And that's why it is so awesome that we're able to have this partnership. We have Suit Up and Show Up. We have our Youth Success Program. So I'm excited to see how we're going to be able to expand our programming and help to elevate what you're doing. So you all stay tuned to see how this partnership is going to unfold. And now my favorite that you're doing, and you and I have back and forth conversations that we're not going to have here, but I think what you're doing with this is extremely awesome as well. And it ties in to what you're doing for the young men, the mentoring. You have a program that you do twice a month, the first and third Tuesdays of every month over at Maurice's Vintage Barbershop, which is located at 2001 East Hillsborough Avenue from 6:30 to 7:30.
Or sometimes it bleed over to 8 o'clock.
Okay, because y'all talking just like we like to go to the beauty shop and talk. I got you. So it's called Cuts and Conversations.
Yes.
So briefly tell me, Maurice, what can a man expect when he goes and participates on the first and third Tuesday at your shop? What can a gentleman expect when he goes to Cuts and Conversations?
Oh man, he can expect a warm welcome, atmosphere for men from all ages. Actually, we allow the young guys to come in too.
Okay.
But what you can expect, man, it's so much. The brotherhood, the camaraderie, just networking, and we creating a safe space, for men to come in and where they could kind of, how they say, lay their burdens down.
Yes.
Just come on in and disarm yourself. Come in and lay all your problems at the door, and let's come in and let's have fellowship, And it's really about, fostering mental health for men.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. And because it's still sad for me that mental health, mental wellness is not, it's out there, it's in the forefront. And there's some recent incidents that just occurred with men and women that we still don't take it very seriously. And that's just my opinion. We need to concentrate on more mental wellness initiatives.
Yes.
And particularly with our men.
Yes.
Back in the day when I was a little girl, and I know my dad used to be, it was a barbershop. It was a barbershop. It was like, that was where men could, talk, open up, or whether that was under the shade tree, playing dominoes or spades, or those things. But I'm grateful to you that you have given this opportunity to men, young men, older men, professional men, blue collar men, to have a safe space where they can, like you said, lay down their cares, lay down their burdens, and just talk.
Yes.
Just talk, because we don't do that enough. Or when we do, we're judged. Or men are judged. Or, there should not be walls up or you do want boundaries for protection. But I'm thankful to you, Maurice, for the Cuts and Conversations. I've seen the videos. I see how packed it is on there. So men, if you're watching, please make sure to support Cuts and Conversations the first and third Tuesday of every month from 6:30 on at Maurice's Vintage Barbershop located at 2001 East Hillsborough Avenue. And for more information about all of the programming that we do here at the CDC, we're located at 1907 East Hillsborough Avenue, or you can always go to our website at cdcoftampa.org, where you will find a plethora of information and services that we are providing. So, Maurice, any last things that you want to share with us?
Yes, I know you said, the whole atmosphere of the barbershop, we want to keep that. Is that's one of the places where men come in and you can be whatever and whoever you want to be in the barbershop.
You can. You're right.
You can be whatever you want to be when you come and sit down in my chair and talk. Okay. You can be the mayor. You could be the president of the United States, or whomever you want to be. You can. I'm not going to stop you. You can tell millions of stories that's really not true, but we let you be who you want to be. You know what I mean? But we want to keep that same atmosphere where men come in and really, and really talk, but with cuts and conversation, it's different. You don't have to embellish in there on that. It's just being real. You just let all your cares down, come in, and let's talk about what's going on, because most of the time, nobody really care about how a man feels.
Oh, people, I don't like it, but when people say, hey, how you doing? And they just automatically think you're going to say fine, and then they keep moving.
Right.
You kind of want to do a social experiment and say something.
Right.
Like, oh, I'm not doing good today. I lost my job. I lost my home. And see if anybody stops to listen. But again, Maurice Rolle, thank you for being here on the CDC Experience. Maurice Rolle, owner of Maurice's Vintage Barbershop, founder of Prolific Developers, a nonprofit mentoring program, and founder of Cuts and Conversations. And again, I am Satora Schumann-Smith. Thank you so much for tuning in to the CDC Experience.